Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Afromat Show. Once again, it is another week, another problem, I guess. So last week I did it solo. I was in Miami, just got back. I've got a little color, looking less white. Um, Miami was fun, a little vacay before I start my boring job. Nick has joined us once again. Nick, co-host, Nick, Mick, Nick, Mick, Cat. What?
Nick Mick out of the hospital.
Nick, Mick, out of rehab.
So, I mean, I'll save that story for later. It was a terrible accident.
I mean, it was horrific. He's recovered fast.
When I needed you most, you went to Miami.
Yeah. I mean, me going to Miami was not a coincidence. Nick got in the horrific accident. I said, I gotta go. I'm next.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It may or may not have been a targeted attack. But that being said, do you want to start us off with a story time?
With the story time?
Or do you want me to start off with a story time? Because I'll tell a little bit about Miami.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, we got to Miami. I went with Natasha and her family, essentially. So we show up to Miami. We pull up to this hotel at like 3 a.m., right? And we go in there, and there's cops like all over just like prowling the area. So I'm like kind of already on edge. I'm like, what's going on? And then I get in there, and there's like a black lady being filmed, like a public freak out. She's being filmed at the front desk.
You're watching one of those happen?
Yes, in real life, on my first day in Florida. I'm like, dude, this is so Florida.
Wait, what was it about?
It was about, apparently someone was on the third floor biting people. I can't make this shit up. So then like we were checking in, we were getting our keys and stuff, right, for our room. And then this blonde chick comes downstairs, and she's talking to them, and he's like, what floor are you on? And she's like, I'm on the third floor. What's going on? There's chaos or whatever. And they're like, sorry, we can move you if you want, or we got the cops involved on it. And then there's like more squads rolling in, and you hear them on the walkie. They're like moving to the left wing of the building. So apparently, and I kind of was trying to eavesdrop because I'm like, this is such an interesting thing happening in front of me. Like, once in a lifetime, you barely get to witness a real Florida man in action.
Yeah.
And it was literally at 2 a.m. In our city, nothing happens at 2 a.m. I don't even think cops are around at 2 a.m. You could kill someone at 2 a.m. here and probably get away with it.
The cops are all sleeping, pretending that they're speed traps trying to catch people.
Yeah.
Sleeping with a half-eaten donut on them.
Yeah. And a cup of Joe. Cold.
Some cold Joe.
But yeah, that was my first night. A rogue biter on the floor. I'm like, it felt like a zombie movie. I'm like, is this the beginning of the apocalypse? With like the vines and shit. Anyway, so that was the first day. And then the most action happened on the first and the last. The 2 days in the middle were like bliss, just vacation days, pretty much, just chilling. But on the last day, so we got this hotel that had like, it was like complimentary shit for the beach. So you go down to the beach, and they're like, all right, follow this little map, go here, and they'll give you like a beach towel, and they'll give you 2 chairs, and you can set up an umbrella, and you could just chill on the beach, because we own that part, right? The hotel, where they have like a deal set up. So on this day, dude, I have it tracked on my phone how many steps I took. I went to this beach, and I'm like, yo, I'm here for my complimentary boogie board, because I literally just wanted to boogie board. You know, like, you know the thing, you put the little strap on your wrist, and you like push, and you ride a wave, and you just go to the shore, and you do it again, right? It's like for children, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want to do this because it's fun. I'm in Florida. It's what you do. So I have the sheet, and it says the same place that you get the chairs, the umbrella, the towels, is where they'll hook you up with a boogie board, right? Complimentary boogie board. So I roll up, and I'm like, I'm here for my complimentary boogie board. And they're like, I'm sorry. It's like two 14-year-olds running the shack, right? And I'm like, they're probably stoned out of their mind. And they're like, yeah, sorry, we don't do boogie boards here. And like, they're like, you see that down there, that American flag, that is the boogie board place. So I walk on the sand, probably half a mile. I'm not even kidding. Like when they point down, it's like in the distance. It's like 2 whole sections of beach that people own. So I get down to probably not half a mile, probably a quarter mile. I walk on the beach down there. I'm drenched in sweat, right? I get down because it's like the sun's beating on me. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get sunburned and shit. I get to that place. I'm like, oh yes, finally the American flag waving in the wind. I get there. I'm like, hey man, they just sent me down here. I just want a boogie board, right? I'm like, I'm here for my complimentary boogie board. And he's like, what hotel are you with? I'm like, I'm with the Crest, right? Which is the name of the place. And he's like, I don't know what that is. He's like, but you know, the Crest is with Bushy Boys, and Bushy Boys is down there. And he's like, you see that American flag down there? I'm like,
No.
you have got to be kidding me. So I'm like, this is all for a boogie board. So I walk another quarter mile on the beach. My feet are burning in the sand. I'm like drenched in sweat. I'm like wet. I look like I came out of the ocean. I haven't even been in it yet. So I get to the next one, and I'm like dying. I'm like, I think I'm gonna pass. I feel like I'm in a desert, right? I'm like getting kind of hazy. I'm like not noticing people. I'm like running into people on the beach. I'm like, sorry, get out of my way. I have a mission, right? And Tasha calls me, and she's like, Matt, where are you? I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. She's like, you can just leave the boogie board. I'm like, this is a message at this point. I need to get this thing, you know?
Yeah.
I was just so determined. So I'm walking. I get to the second set of American flags. I walk up to the thing. I'm like, finally. I'm like, dude, can I have a bottle of water? I'm like, I just walked like a mile to get here.
Yeah.
like I'm a refugee. Like I just crossed
Yeah.
the Sahara Desert. He's like, yeah, man. So he gives me a room. He says, do you mind room temp? And I'm like, room temp? You mean just the outdoors, just
Yeah.
the world temp, Florida temp water. But I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah. So I'd like down that real quick.
And it
I'm
was
like,
hot.
I'm like breathing. I'm like, I'm here for my boogie board,
Yeah.
right?
It's like a dramatic statement. You slam the water bottle.
I
on
slammed the
desk.
water down.
I want
I'm
the
like,
boogie
I'm
board.
here for my boogie board. And they're like, who are you with? I'm like, I'm with the Crest. I pull out my paper. I'm like, it says complimentary boogie boards for 30 minutes. I'm like, and he's like, did you talk to the dudes over there? Back to where I came. And I'm like, look at me, dude. Look at me. I literally had it up to here with it, right? I'm on vacation. I just want a boogie board, right? They're like probably a dime. It's just like foam, right? I'm like, can I have a boogie board? He's like, well, we're not with you. We're not with your hotel. I'm like, dude, just give me a boogie board. And then so then he's like talks to the other person in the little shack, right? And then the dude just turns to me. He's like, yeah, like he doesn't even look at the ocean, right? He's like, yeah, we're not doing it because of the ocean, like it was like too treacherous or something, right? It's like the whatever. It's like
The
high
waves are
tide or
bad,
some
they're
shit.
scary
I don't know.
today.
And I'm like, okay, whatever you do. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm like, so I walk back to the first place, and I walk back, right, back the quarter mile. I stop at the first one that he told me to. I'm like, talk to the dude. I'm like, because I saw that he had boogie boards. I'm like, dude, can you just give me one of those boogie boards? And he's like, he's kind of a cool dude. He's like, dude, I run this place. I'm like a cell phone. I'm out. He's like, I work here every day. This is my place. I'm not an employee. He's like, I own this part of land. He's like, I don't make any money if I just give you a boogie board. And it sounds so stupid, all for a boogie board, right? I could buy one. There's probably a shop down the street that sells it for $5. And he's like, man, I wish I could let you have this, but I'm not making any money if I just give it away. I'm like, just give me another bottle of water. So he gives me the bottle of water. I walked all the way back to Tasha. Tasha's just sitting there. It's been like 45 minutes. I just had like a treacherous hike through like a desert. I'm like, she's like, where's the boogie board? I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go into the ocean. I went into the ocean like for 5 minutes. Tasha yells, we got to go. Reservations at Sugar Factory in 30 minutes.
So that's your time at the beach?
That's my time at the beach on my last day in Miami.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So fuck that place. Fuck the Crest.
You should have gone back to the person who gave you those papers and say, what the fuck
I
is
did.
this?
I went to the person that gave me the papers was like the guy who works the front desk at the hotel. And I go to him and he's like this black guy. I'm like, dude, you see this piece of paper? Where do I get this boogie board? He's like, oh, you go down to 18th Street and it's the 18th Street beach. I'm like, well, guess what? I went to the 18th Street beach. They got us the chairs. They got us the umbrella. They did not, in fact, get me a boogie board. And he's like, I'm like, and I walked the beach. I'm like, I walked almost all that beach, right? I was down probably, I walked like 5 blocks of beach, right? I'm like, you should just figure this out so no one else has to go through this. Like, I'm like, how am I the only person that's done this, right? That means to me, everyone that goes to that place, none of them use their complimentary shit. None of them want the boogie board. And I feel like they've made it, they made it so complicated to get a hold of this boogie board that they don't have to cash in on any of the complimentary shit, right?
Yeah.
They're giving me the workaround, and I know it, and it gets me pissed. So, if you go to Miami, do not go to the Crest. Well, you know what? I'll say this. Fuck the Crest, bro.
Jesus.
Fuck them, dude. Their hotel room was ass anyways. The air conditioner, it was like 90 degrees in my room. It was literally hotter in my room than like when I would step outside into like the main entryway of the lobby. But yeah, so that's what's up.
God damn.
Other than that, I had a really good time.
That was actually probably one of your best stories. That was very engaging.
Was it?
Yeah,
Well,
I thought so.
I
I thought it was kind of symbolic, just the way, there was some good storytelling. When you slam the water bottle down and you say, I need my boogie board. And at the end of it, you're like, where's this boogie board guy? And
mm-hmm.
and the guy has no idea about the journey that you've gone through.
Yeah, he doesn't know I've been on a.
He doesn't know all the stress this one false piece of
I've
paper
lived
gave
1,000 lifetimes to get to him.
Yeah.
Those 45 minutes felt like a year. I just crawled to him. I was crawling. I pulled up to Mount Mordor.
This took years off my life.
To Mount Doom. I was crawling up. I'm like, dude, get me this boogie board. Yeah, it was a pain in the ass. And the only reason I didn't turn around was because I had I had a sense of I had to do this, At this point, it was personal.
You should have just taken one. Taken
Every-
it anyway.
You know, if you're listening right now, call the Crest and say, where is the boogie boards? Where are we demand information about the boogie boards? The dude who will
Dude,
answer doesn't know what's going on anyways.
Should we prank call them on the podcast right now? I'd be like, hey, if I book a, if I book there,
I'm
can
on
I
it.
get a? Are you literally gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Can I get a boogie board? Is there a complimentary boogie board?
It's 1 a.m. It's 2 a.m. for them, probably.
Or 3? Are you about to call them? Is it on speaker?
Thank you for calling the Crest Hotel. You are being transferred to the operator.
Hey, I'm just calling. I just want to know if I was to make reservations or, you know, show up. Do you guys have any like complimentary stuff that would be like for the beach or something like that?
Like, what do you mean?
What's that?
Like, what do you mean, complimentary stuff?
Like, do you have like a beach section I can go to? Do you have like beach rentals and stuff like that?
No, they don't have beach rental. They only have, like, when you're checking in, they only have, like, whenever you go over there early in the morning, they have chairs and umbrella already set up at the beach for you.
Okay, so no like there's no kayaks or anything like that.
No, I don't think so. No, they don't have that.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Dude, that was definitely a black guy. Was that the same guy?
They're getting one over on me, bro, and I know it.
That guy, but they're handing people papers that say you get.
They
a
are
complimentary
handing
boogie
people.
board.
My Tasha has
And
a
he's-
picture of
and
it.
He literally has no idea. He
Yes,
literally has no
I
idea.
have a photo of it. I have a photo. There's a stack of papers on his desk that has a arrow pointing to where to go, and it says complimentary boogie boards, 30 minutes kayaks, that stuff. Fuck them, dude.
That guy literally just said, "I don't think that's real, bro. We don't do that."
It's such a workaround, bro.
That guy probably thought you were the most posh bitch too, right now. Yes, I was wondering, do you have any like complimentary rentals for like the beach? You know, like a kayak.
A kayak.
if I
The
get- if I come
kayaks
with
was
you
on the
guys-
list. Look,
Yeah.
I will put up a picture right now of what's on the list on the YouTube.
Dude, circle and put an exclamation point around the fucking.
It seriously is. It's seriously
Shit.
what. But yeah. It seemed nice. I was getting jealous of like little kids on their boogie boards. I'm like, can I borrow that for like 5 seconds? Can I have
Please,
just a
let
moment
me get
of,
one.
Can I just get
give me one
let me
good
just
one.
catch one good wave to the beach, bro?
You don't even get the wave. You just want to hold one in your hand.
I just want to hold. I just want to feel it. I just want to. Can I just put the strap on? Can I just put the? Can I put the Velcro on my finger or my wrist, please?
And then the dad comes over. He's like, "Get away from my kid, you fucking weirdo."
Like you don't understand. I've lived 1,000 lifetimes to hold this. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That's it. That's the pod. That's the show, but boys, that's what we got. Oh, we did go to Gable Estates in Miami. I promise this episode won't be all just Miami stories, but the Gable Estates. I'm telling you, the money in this place. We had to like sneak in. We were like, oh yeah, sorry, we made the wrong turn. We're just gonna turn around, and then we just kept on going. It's like this gated community. It's like, so you go in and it's like just mansions, all mansions. I'm telling you, I looked up some of these places. It's called Gable Estates in Miami. It's like a private little island, like a section of strip of land, all mansions, all beachfront properties, and it's like has like this little river flowing in it, and there's like yachts parked in people's like places, just yachts. I'm telling you, the money here, I looked it up when we were going, and like the cheapest house was like $5 million, which is pretty cheap for the place. It's like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, just a small house for 5 million. But it was, I love driving through rich neighborhoods because you realize, it makes you realize some people have nothing, and then some people have more than they could ever need, you know?
Think about
This isn't turning into a socialist podcast, but it is.
stuff like that. Makes me wonder how the government still needs our tax money.
Yeah.
Like, think about all the people living there, how much fucking money they have just in those estates. They got to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars in income tax every fucking year. And then all the people that just live in the city probably pay a couple $1,000s themselves in income tax. And that's just that part of that city.
Yeah.
That's millions of dollars just in that one part, millions upon millions. And then they do that to every single state. I'm like, what do we do with all that? Our missiles better be pretty damn good.
I mean, yeah.
We better have
our military
top-tier
budget.
missiles.
Military budget's like fucking $3 trillion a year or something like that.
Welcome to the ad read. It's scary.
It's scary because we got scary deals here at the Afromat Show. Our deals are so good they'll scare you. Today we're sponsored by Nick. Tell them what our sponsor is. Brought to you in part by.
Got it. All right, this is where it cuts to the commercial. I mean, you can leave this whole ad read in. I'm just kind of painting a picture. All right.
Okay.
So
Paint it.
it's a dark and stormy night. You're clambering through the woods and you hear footsteps behind you. They're chasing you, getting closer and closer. You're running, you're running, you're running. You slip. You hear the crunching of the leaves and the sticks getting closer and closer to you. And it's Bill Cosby. And he's trying to rape you.
Mm.
So
I got that button bop.
I just blew out my candle from my lap. I think we need to start over. What's a good scary
Ladies and
scary
gentlemen,
story?
we are brought to you by Puddin' Pops.
Dude, Puddin' Pops didn't sponsor us. That's just not true.
Satire. Hey guys, thanks for listening so far into the podcast. Today we are happy to be brought to you in part by Nick. Nick's Candles.
My candles.
That's the cut. That's good.
Wait, that's literally just it.
Back into the show.
Dude, you should just leave all the shitty ad reads. Just all of them
all of them?
together. We're like, what the fuck are we talking?
All right. I forgot to do the plugs. Let's run it to the plugs. The plugs. This is the Afromat Show on YouTube if you're listening on Spotify, and it's the Afromat, or it's just Afromat on YouTube if you're listening on Spotify, and it's the Afromat Show on Spotify if you're listening on YouTube. Try to get that straight. Afromat with 3 T's on Twitter and Twitch and Instagram and Grindr. If you wanna send us anything on our email, it's the Afromat Show with 3 T's at gmail.com. Let's get right into the scheduled programming. Let's start us off with this. Please stand. It's Olympic season, baby. Who gives a shit?
They put, you remember the thing? It's like, if it ain't crack, let her on the track. You know, like, I'm thinking they're throwing skateboarding in the shit, and
okay.
like it's already stressing so many people out that like they're not going to be able to compete. I'm not even just talking about weed, just like people worrying about who they're going to represent. There's a lot of skaters in the States from other countries, and then they add that shit, dude. 90% of skaters are stoners.
Yeah, let me. You bring up a good point.
You're not
because
going to have
there's-
the best. It's not going to be the best of the best.
Let me
telling you.
tell you the shit. Listen, I don't know why I thought in my head the Olympics was like, maybe it's because I played Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Remember that game?
I
It was like
loved it.
it was
Every
like
year it was good.
it was like javelin toss, egg
Yeah, the
toss,
winter
the
ones.
freaking egg on a stick thing, right? The
Yeah.
the egg on a chain, that toss, and it was like the sprints, right? And then you got the hand the baton, you pass the baton, and you run on a track. These are sports. Now, let me read you all, and bear with me, all of the events happening right now. If you have time to watch all this, get a job. Who's okay, here we go. New this year is surfing, sports climbing, skateboarding, karate, and baseball. I mean, what could be
Olympic baseball, dude. That's gonna be fucking crazy.
Is
I want
it?
to watch Olympic baseball. Yeah.
Is it going to be crazy? Because I'm going to guess that America might just win because they have. I mean, it might just be America versus Japan in the end, and I mean that one's a coin flip. And like baseball games go for like 11 hours. It's like an hour an inning.
Sometimes.
Dude, you show up at a baseball game at like noon and you're leaving when the sun's down.
Sometimes they go quick. It's just out. It could happen in 10 minutes. It's
I
already an
guess.
inning.
Yeah, I guess.
Surfing.
Surfing, who cares? Yeah, they're gonna make a fake wave or something, wave pool.
Yeah, how are they gonna do that?
Who knows?
There could be some rad shit. I'm interesting to see how they do skateboarding, how they rate different things based on difficulty, because that's very subjective, I feel. They're just going to be like, that looked cool. Are the judges not going to know anything about skateboarding? And they're just going to hold up, that was like some dude does some crazy shit and like tray flips off of a rail, and then someone does like an ollie. And they're like, that was clean,
That
it was,
was
high.
sick. Sleaze, bro.
10,
Was
10
it
out of 10.
Skeezy?
Steez.
Sleaze. Dude, that was
Dude, that was
Steez.
sleaze.
That was fucking
sleazy.
sleaze. That's okay. Now let's read the actual sports that have been here for a while. These include aquatics, archery, athletics such as track and field, the marathon, the race walk, my favorite, walking, the badminton, baseball, softball. I mean, who doesn't want to watch softball? Basketball. America might win. I don't know. Maybe they'll win. Maybe. I mean, basketball, I can't imagine anyone defeating like a team just LeBron James, Steph Curry, like just the best. Who even plays basketball? Does
Wait,
Russia have a
who's
basketball
gonna-
team?
Who's on the American Olympic team? Do we actually send our like
I think they're still
our
doing
real
March
athletes from the
Madness.
NBA?
I think they're still finishing the NBA
Dude,
finals.
It's July. I don't think that's
No,
true.
yes, it just finished.
Really?
Yeah, I know. NBA finals. When did it finish? The NBA finals finished 2 days ago.
That's not.
Suns versus Bucks. Suns versus Bucks. Dude, how do I find the
It's okay, Matt. It's okay. It's okay.
NBA finals schedule? Let's see. Game 6 was in Milwaukee, and it was, what day was this? Gimme. Dude, it does not even tell you what day. I'm just going to type in, what day was the NBA finals? Game 7. Oh, wait. July 17th. And it's the 25th. It was like a week ago. Well, fair enough. But still, it what started in March? March Madness? Okay, let's get back.
I don't even think March Madness is the same thing. Is it March Madness colleges?
Is it? I really don't.
Let's learn
It's all
about
the same.
sports right now. Anybody listening to this that actually watches
I mean, we
basketball
could-
on the regular
yeah,
is gonna be
who
like,
cares?
like if Danny was listening to this, he'd be like, "These, I can't believe these are my friends."
What do you expect from two gay boys? We don't watch sports. Except for, what's the gayest sport? Archery?
NCAA.
Synchronized swimming. Synchronized swimming. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
duh.
student athletes.
Okay.
March Madness is students.
Yeah. When did the NBA finals start?
Wait, then what's the fucking
When did the NBA playoffs start?
is that not the Super Bowl?
It's the Olympics, bro. Have you seen the race walk? Have you seen people walk on the Olympics?
Oh my god, are you going to do this for every single one?
No, I just want to show you.
You're like pausing on every single one.
I just want to show you the Olympic walking because it's walking race.
Dude, I remember the gym teacher at our high school took speed walking very seriously. There's girls that like put the little like 2-pound weights in their hands and then just oh my god.
And the mind.
Wait, what classifies a walk?
Both feet have to be on the ground. You can't have both feet off the ground. You know, you can only have one foot off the ground at a time.
Feng of China led at one stage, but he was to drop back to finish.
Look at them swivel. It looks like they're all have to go to the bathroom. You know.
Yeah, they look like they're doing a dance to keep it in.
Well, it looks like there's a porta potty here, and they're all rushing to
Dude,
get there.
What
you know?
country is this from where the standard is to
Yatkin led
like
the
be
charge,
bald and not
this
shave
was
the
where he
head?
took a lead. He wouldn't surrender. Athletes must remain in contact with the ground at all times and resist the urge to run.
Oh my god.
Resist the urge to run. A sport where you resist the thing that makes it interesting.
Yeah,
is
it's
I mean,
a sport. It's a sport that like does not show off human evolution for sure.
Yeah. Okay. We got boxing, canoeing, cycling, equestrian, which is dressage, eventing, and jumping, which is horse shit.
That's horse shit.
We've got literally. We got football, golf, gymnastics, artistic gymnastic, rhythmic gymnastic, and trampoline gymnastics. We've got handball. I mean, you play that at the Boys and Girls Club with a freaking tennis ball. Smack it against the wall, and you're like, you gotta get it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Dude, that was like the funnest fucking game ever.
I mean, it's
like
fun,
you throw it
but-
and if you miss it, you had to run and touch the wall before it got there, or you're out.
Well,
right?
I don't think they have to run and touch the wall. It's not a drill.
That's the way we played it at my daycare. No,
Yeah.
it was like if you miss the ball,
I was at your daycare.
that was how you eliminate people. No, a different one.
Oh,
it
a
was
different
a
one?
character care. It was like a church one.
Ah.
You throw the tennis ball against the wall, and then if someone and we'd play with like 8 people. When someone fails to catch the ball, if it slips off them or they try to go for it and they miss, they have to run and touch the wall before the next person grabs it and throws it at the wall. And if they don't get there before the ball, they're out.
Just imagine that as a professional sport. A bunch of adult men running to touch the wall like they're in kindergarten.
I mean, they're Olympic athletes. They're like not gonna miss. They're not gonna not be able. I mean, it would get crazy. They'd get like a bunch of baseball pitchers in there that have honed all their muscles and skills to throw this ball 100 miles an hour, and it'd be like ping pong, just trying to get the off angle.
You know who loves handball? I think it's like a specific race of people in New York love handball. What's the? It's not Cuban. It's like Puerto Rican or some shit. The Puerto Rican men love some handball. I will say this: when I was in Miami, huge Cuban population, they love their dominoes. I didn't know this, but dominoes they had like public dominoes set up, which was weird.
Oh my God, Matt, we have the wrong idea. I just looked up handball. Get this.
Should I play it?
No, it's reverse soccer.
What?
Listen, handball is a team sport played by 2 male or female teams. The players are allowed to handle and throw the ball using their hands, but they must not touch the ball with their feet. The objective of the game is to score and avoid getting goals. The team that scores more goals in a given period wins the match. You just can't touch it with your feet. I have never heard of this.
Okay.
It's like soccer with your hands.
Well. All right. Handball,
like we can't come to
hockey,
conclusions.
judo, karate, modern pentathlon, rowing, rugby sevens, sailing, shooting, Hopefully not the
Sailing.
stadium. Shotgun and rifle and pistol. Skateboarding. Sports climbing, surfing, table tennis, taekwondo, tennis, triathlon, volleyball, weightlifting, and wrestling. Freestyle and Greco-Roman. I don't know what freestyle wrestling means. I mean, sounds
They get up
sexual.
there, someone drops a fucking beat. Freestyle wrestling.
But if there's just, you guys gotta, if you're the Olympics, if you're listening, and I know you are, I know the Olympics is listening right now, streamline. Pick a couple that really pick out the best of humans. Weightlifting makes sense. You get the best, the strongest man, right? Sprinting, you get the fastest man. Long distance running, you get the guy from Africa, right? Who just like runs to catch his prey, you know, who outruns gazelles. Gymnastics, you get the gayest man. You know, I mean, boxing, you get the best fighter. Swimming, you get the best swimmer. We got badminton. Who cares about badminton? I've never once said, if I met someone and they said, "Yeah, I'm in the Olympics for badminton," I'd look at them seriously in their face and say, where did you go wrong in your life? That your profession is
Dude.
badminton.
You gotta stop shitting on badminton, dude. It's fucking awesome.
It's a fun game. I love when Will busts it out at a party and he sets up those nets. It's fun to whack that little cock around, right?
Yeah, whack that cock.
It's fun to whack that shuttlecock back and forth. But when you see grown men beating the shit out of a cock together, back and forth, it gets weird. It's just canoeing. I mean, canoeing, a leisurely
That's a-
activity to do at a lake.
No, or something you do because your tribe is nomadic.
Yeah, true.
Aggressively and fast because you're running from enemy arrows.
God. I mean, Christ. I mean, truly. Do we really need both judo and karate? Can we just combine those two and do
Can we just bring
Juwadi?
UFC? Just bring UFC.
just, yeah, bare knuckle boxing. Get real bloody with it. The Olympics, you guys need to figure it out. Just figure it out. Figure that shit out.
How the fuck is handball on there but not kickball? Maybe handball is just something that's really popular in other countries, and that's why I've never heard of it.
Handball. It sounds like a
Handball.
retard made it. What's this game? What's this game's
Oh,
name?
what about football?
You want to know what's funny about football, though? That one's even more retarded because we don't use our feet. That one should be called handball. Should be called toss
Yeah.
ball. Should be called toss the oblong ball. Egg toss. All right. Let's talk about Lil Nas sax. I will have to edit this part, but I want to get your honest, pure reaction.
I sentenced you to 5 years in Montero State.
Have you seen this? This is his new
Nope.
song dropped 4 days ago.
Nope.
Baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy. Funny how you said it was the
Now, this part I'm interested in because is it like an innuendo of him climbing into an asshole?
It's the symbolism.
Is it a symbolism of him
I mean, he
crawling
literally
into
grabbed
an
a
asshole?
boner. You're gonna have to cut this for like copyright.
Well, I'm gonna have to cut some of it because it's like
Some
literally.
of the music, and it's long.
Yeah, I'm cutting some of this.
Goes into the asshole. Okay.
He comes into the asshole.
Oh, he came in the asshole. That's genius.
My track record so clean.
This is Jack
They
Harlow.
couldn't wait to just bash me. I must be
I will say someone called me someone thought I was Jack Harlow in Miami.
Okay, so the very first white guy in the video is watching a Lil Nas X video jerking his meat,
Yeah, licking
and
his
then he
lips.
gets knocked out.
Licking his lips.
Interesting. I mean, hey,
Yeah,
that's what
do
we
I-
do.
Do I not look like Jack Harlow though?
I think your beard needs to be more patchy.
Yeah. Someone called me Jack Harlow, and they're like, tried to get a picture with me in Miami.
You know, that's actually like a big thing. Like cops wanting to fuck people in prison. Like
Yeah.
cops will fuck. Like literally, there's like dude cops and girl cops that will fuck the prisoners.
Nice. Gotta love our
Not that
prison
uncommon of a
system.
thing. Yeah.
But apparently, Jack Harlow kind of got some heat for this because he's like too straight, they're saying in this video.
Jack Harlow's too straight because he has a woman with him.
Yeah, like
Is he actually straight in
he
real
made
life?
a point about being super straight in the super gay video, you know?
Oh, they wanted to keep it super gay.
Yeah, they wanted to keep it super gay.
They wanted him to slap a man ass instead.
I guess, I don't know.
I mean, what if she identifies as a male? Then you're trapped. So he looks nice and sweaty.
Now, I notice every prisoner is sagging. Is sagging in prison, is that a gay thing?
Right. Yeah.
Is it?
No, yeah, it's how you say you're the bitch.
Ah,
You
so
want
all
some-
these dudes
you
are
need
his
some
bitch.
ass. And they say, hey, make sure that we're cool with these guys. So make sure that these guys.
Hey,
also
lick your
know
lips.
That you're the one.
Lick your lips right now. Yo, take that Kool-Aid.
Imagine that. Imagine you're in a prison gang, and you're the guy that has to sag his pants, and then they're like, hey, we're cool with this gang, so you can have our bitch now too. And the other guy, like, you're in a white gang, and then it's like there's huge black dudes with like these monster cocks, and you're the prison bitch, where you get fucking cut at night.
Damn. Don't get me hard here. Well, there you go.
I'm gonna be honest. I did that thing where I didn't listen to the lyrics, but I definitely watched the video.
I definitely watched the video, and I'll be watching it later tonight as well.
That's cool.
Kidding. Or am I?
I mean, I might watch it
Just to listen to it again.
just to listen to it. I might save it onto my phone and take screenshots at certain spots, but there's just a lot of good. Dana White.
Let's watch Dana White. This video is just so funny. This video is so funny. It's just so good. This video is too good.
Friday here at UFC headquarters. Today, though, we're going out of the office and we're going to a place right down the street called Creamberry. I cannot tell you how badass, cool, and unique this place is. So today, I'm going to be trying the cotton candy burrito and the waffle taco. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday. You start off with some cotton candy. I did Captain Crunch and sprinkles. Put in some cotton candy ice cream. And you roll it all up just like a burrito.
Dude, why does he sound like Queens Above 18 right there?
I know.
My ice cream is starting to eat through the cotton candy.
He's so happy.
It's probably that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it sounds really bad.
Captain Crunch with cotton candy, ice cream.
That was excellent.
That is excellent.
It is
That looks
way
like a
better
lie.
than you would expect it to be. Way better than you would expect it to be. There you go. Cotton candy
Wait,
burrito.
what about
now
the
we're gonna
chocolate
try the
taco?
waffle
A waffle taco.
Start off with some graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallows.
He sounds like a happy little kid,
You
dude.
add in rolled ice
Like
cream.
he hates UFC, bro. This is what he loves
Put it into a
doing.
waffle shell shaped like a
Listen how
taco.
happy he is.
Add chocolate syrup. Add whipped cream. And add s'mores. All right, guys. So this is the s'mores waffle taco here at Creamberry. And I
believe
can't
this is
express to you
Dana,
enough how
bro.
good the
This is
first
so
one
funny.
was. The burrito was excellent. It's a very, 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 very good ice cream if you guys like Creamberry here in Las Vegas. Here goes the taco.
The taco. God, that is so much to eat.
That is a
in
lot of
dessert.
sugar.
But that's
Just
good.
That's like
This
triple the
is
size of a
excellent, and
regular
I'm telling
taco.
you, the cotton candy burrito was unbelievable. This is very cool, very good, very unique. ice cream, different than any other place you go. Creamberry in Vegas. Check it out.
I mean, I kind of want to go there now. He just made them so much money. I don't think he's sponsored either. I think he genuinely, like, he sounded happy.
Well, he's
Like-
definitely
like, he's
sponsored by
usually-
crypto. He has a crypto.com shirt on.
But he's usually like you don't hear him doing that kind of shit. And he literally just like got like super monotone even in parts of it because he was like so focused on just making a video about this thing he loved.
I just love how he's like a badass dude, and then he's just like
Yeah, look, he's
girly,
like scary
like-
as fuck.
he's like
It's like,
he's
okay, this is where you choose your candy. I chose Captain Crunch.
it's fucking Friday, guys. Today we're gonna be making a sprinkle sandwich, and we're gonna be having topped with a nice girly candy topping. I love this shit. This is the shit I live for. Now let's fucking eat this shit.
Oh, that's fucking good.
You forgot my freaking sprinkles.
I'm glad you showed me that.
They're
It
pretty
takes
good.
I think like a lot of people could come across this video. There's like a select audience for that video, and I think we're it. We're definitely it.
I love that. He's just so. It's just so funny seeing a tough dude like that. The dude's like built, and he's just like, just talking about his happy little sandwich.
You know, he did not mean that as a joke either.
No, he was sincere,
He
and that
was-
makes it better.
He
That
was
makes it
so
100%
happy.
better.
He got
Yeah.
so much serotonin from those desserts.
I know. That's what he loves. That's his guilty pleasure.
Yeah. He sneaks out of the house so his wife doesn't know.
Mm-hmm. All right, now, you thought The Masked Singer was bad. Now look at this. What I found. This was an advertisement on the TV when I was in Miami. I saw this. I'm like, I have to show this to Nick because it's on the Masked Singer's YouTube channel. It's like an advertisement. Let's just play this because this is the future of entertainment.
Okay.
Let us begin.
This fall, Fox is making television history again. Undiscovered talent get the chance to perform as their avatar alter ego.
It's Fortnite.
It's the world's first avatar singing competition series. You have to see to believe. Who will be your alter ego? A new competition series, Wednesdays after The Masked Singer, this fall on Fox.
So it's the Masked Singer, but it's all animated.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I don't want to watch The Masked Singer.
That's pretty sad.
So it's like, yeah, it's like you know in what's that game on Steam? AR World or something like that?
VR chat.
VR chat, yeah. VR chat when they're like you have like the freaking anime chick go up and do a strip tease for everyone. Right?
Yeah, they're all just standing in front of the mirror.
They're all just everyone's just like watching.
Yeah.
And then they're like it's some dude on the mic and he's like, "Hey, check this out, bro." With like a
He's
voice
like,
changer.
Bro, I can take my fucking shirt off, bro. Watch this. Whoa! And then someone
And then he
spawns as
changes-
the colossal titan.
He just like he spawns as fucking Shaggy. So,
Dude,
this
people
is-
take
but
that
this is
game
the
so
future.
seriously.
Dude,
There's
people
that
literally
fucking-
live in that game. There
there's
are people that do
play it.
Yeah, there are people that like go in there and they're like, "Dude, why weren't you in school yesterday?" It's like, dude, I don't live here.
I fucking had a date with Jessica in real life, not this shitty human world.
Yeah.
I could be a Kermit with a hood on in the other world.
I could be whatever avatar by alter ego. Dude, let's think of the best Nick, okay. This is fun. Let's put ourselves in the game show Alter Ego by The Masked Singer, right? What would
Now,
your
is
alter
this
ego
supposed to be symbolic or just what I get to choose?
Symbolic of your alter ego.
Symbolic.
This is your avatar as you sing. You know what? Tell us what song you would sing and your alter ego for the
Okay.
competition.
The song I would choose probably is
And it can't be "Video Killed the Radio Star" because they just used that on the last one.
it's gonna be TikTok by Kesha and by Avatar's Bruce Jenner.
I love that. Love that. Let's see. I think mine is going to be I will be Jeff Bezos, and I will sing Bo Burnham's Jeff Bezos song.
Ah, that's good. That's symbolic.
Is that symbolic?
Yeah.
Speaking of Jeff
Wait,
Bezos,
and he's just praising Jeff Bezos in that song.
Jeffrey
Imagine him singing that to
Bezos.
himself, like in third
Jeffrey
person.
Bezos. All right, Jeffrey Bezos went to space. Here he is. So we were talking about this for a while. He went to space and he's back now. So let's watch his interview. It's unsettling.
You have grander space ambitions than going to the edge of it. Did this moment motivate you to push deeper into the cosmos?
Hell yes.
I mean, like, listen to this.
Of it. Did this moment motivate you to push deeper into the cosmos?
Hell yes.
That is the laugh of a man
That
who will
sounds like-
sell your soul.
That laugh sounds arrogant and posh, but at the same time demanding. He has a demanding laugh.
He's always
It
had
sound-
one eye. He has always had one eye on the cosmos and one eye on his sweatshops. That's what I like to
Yeah.
say. Because he's really got a wonky eye. He's got that wonk eye.
Yeah, he's got that stroke eye.
Okay, and in the last podcast, I don't know if you listened to my solo podcast. But I was theorizing what they could possibly talk about with this Dutch teen. I mean, Dutch teen on us plane alone with Jeff Bezos. Here we go. Oliver Damon, an 18-year-old physics student, accompanied Bezos, his brother Mark Bezos, and an 82-year-old female aviator. This is just a porno. This sounds like a porno in space.
You got the
18-year-old
young kid.
18-year-old
you got the
physics
fresh
student
18, you got
DP'd
the
by
granny.
two.
You got the gay. You got the straight.
18-year-old physics student accompanied Bezos and his stepbrother Mark as an 82-year-old gilf watches. You know?
82-year-old Gilf watches him get
DP.
cloud.
DP'd on Cloud 9. DP'd in space. But
DP'd in 0G. Cum shot. 0G cum shot.
I got a DP on Wednesday. I got a DP on Tuesday. I got a DP in space. My schedule's booked. I told Jeff, this is what he talked about. He said, I told Jeff, like, I've actually never bought something from Amazon.
Watch there be a parody where Jeff Bezos is Johnny Sins.
That's such a good cast. Oh, God.
Just Johnny Sins, that's a good cast.
Yeah. Just Johnny Sins, yeah. Dude, imagine Johnny Sins with like what is it called? Deep faked? Johnny Sins deep faked with Jeff Bezos' face. Oh God.
Oh my God. That's good.
I did want to talk about one thing. I want to talk about Dink Doink.
Wait, let me guess what this is before you pull it up. I'm not looking. Dink Doink is a new TikTok trend. There's my guess.
Okay, close. Dink Doink is a new crypto. It's the new Dogecoin. Everything's the new Dogecoin. You know,
Shiba, Baby Doge.
Everyone wants to be the new Dogecoin. You can't catch lightning in a bottle twice, unless the bottle is Dogecoin, which it indeed caught lightning twice. Right. But everyone's trying to make a Dink Doink, right? Everyone's trying to make their own little, this is Shiba shit, right? Buy Shiba shit, or this is Cum Rocket, buy Cum Rocket. Elon tweeted cum. Look, he's tweeted cum, come to the moon. You can get bald coin, right, for all the balding homies out there. The coins are so stupid at this point. They're literally getting so transparently pump and dumps. Let's look at Dink Doink.
Shitcoins are on the come up.
This is Logan Paul.
No,
Yeah.
or are they not? There's
Well,
one. There's one on the come up.
he's trying to be sly, but we know that he's he's in deep on this one, and he's trying to like subtly suggest, oh, there's this one I heard about. My friend was talking to me. It's called Dink Doink.
Oh, tell me more.
Oh yeah, he's obviously
Suck
faking
my
it. That's
dink,
why he's
bro.
laughing.
Dink? Dog just had a little bit of a.
Suck my dink. Nah, it's fucking dink doink.
Oh my god. This dick doink shit are you talking about?
No, I'm telling you, it's like it's some serious shit.
Dude, this whole fucking trip is showing me this dink doink, whatever the fuck
It's
it-
dink doink.
It's like a spring thing.
It's a crypto meme coin, and it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
It's the dumbest, cutest shit I've ever seen, and I mean, because
He's so obviously
if
in
you don't
on
know
it.
about crypto, shit coins, like most of them don't have utility, and so the dink doink people have just leaned into how fucking dumb this shit is, and people love it. Like, it's just fun.
Do
And it's
they?
cartoons in South Park style.
Cool.
I'm a dink doink fan. It's the dumbest shit I've ever
Wait,
seen.
it's
That's why I'm
cartoons
all
in
in.
South Park style.
comedic.
Every
It's
single
fun. It's
currency is a different cartoon.
Dink doink.
No.
Every single
What up,
time?
Dink Doink Telegram? It's me, Logan Paul.
Oh,
Now I know what you're
God.
thinking. Logan, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm doing the same thing as you. Holding my doink. That's what I'm
Oh
doing. This
my
is a shit coin I believe in. It's my favorite one, to be honest. Dink Doink is so much more than a meme coin. It's a multimedia coin. Cartoon meets crypto. It's the blockchain, baby. In cartoon,
Does he even
fun
know what he's
comedy
talking about?
format.
I know.
I'm gonna be doing an
I think
episode
he's-
myself
I think he's
soon.
joking,
And I, as a
he's
holder,
like
No.
purposely being ironic and shitting on it, but he's also doing it knowing that
Yes.
he's making money.
Yes, I think it's because
But he knows.
he wants
I
to
think
have
he physically knows how stupid it is.
he
and
wants
he's
to
saying
have-
that, but he also wants the money.
he wants to have plausible deniability, right? He wants to pump it and dump it, but then be able to say, "Look, I always said it was like shit coin, and I never believed in it." You know?
No, he said he's holding his doink.
Well, I know, but he has all these videos. He's like, "Yeah, it's stupid as shit," you know, so people can't blame him on it, right?
So you could probably call him what, a doink bull? That's what they call him, right?
and Dink Doink, I believe in this shit. I think it's gonna go crazy. Some of my friends and celebrities as well are gonna get involved in episodes doing voiceovers for cartoon stuff. It's fucking Dink Doink, bro, and I'm ready to start sucking some dink. I'll see y'all soon.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Mike,
fucking guy.
here to send some love and camaraderie to the Dink Doink Telegram team. I know you guys have been busting your ass to make sure that the hottest, newest coin of 2021 is Dink
This guy
Doink,
is such a
with
dumbass.
the hottest functionality and all of the most built-in techniques, tactics, and capabilities.
Dude,
Dink
put
Doink
Dink on
is
Robinhood.
cleared to be the hottest fucking coin ever. I just wanted to say,
This guy knows what he's talking about. You hear that? Techniques, tactics, and
functionality and all of the most built-in techniques, tactics, and capabilities. Dink
holy
Doink
shit!
is
Holy shit! Nick, are you downloading? Are you buying Dink Doink right now?
I'm downloading Dink Doink right now on Robinhood.
Oh my god, dude! I just actually, yeah, I just went in. I just put my entire life savings into Dink Doink just now.
He needs to get Dink Doink is not on
Cleared to
Robinhood.
be-
You're gonna have to go to Coinbase for that one.
No, it's not even. This is a shit coin. It's on. You have to probably go. It's probably their website. It's probably dinkdoink.com.
the hottest
The only
fucking
place you can
coin
trade
ever.
Dink
Yeah.
Doink.
I just wanted to say, keep up the good work. And if you guys do everything that you're doing right now, even more
This guy's wearing a suspicious shirt.
exponentially, we could go to the top.
Unironically,
of this whole
while talking
fucking
about Dink
market,
Doink.
dude. Fuck yeah.
This guy's high as shit.
What the fuck?
What?
is
Who
up?
the fuck is that?
Dink Doink Telegram. Evan, aka Dwarf Mamba, here to tell you.
I mean, this guy just talks for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna skip him because no one
He's just
cares.
shaking his head a lot.
Here's Dink Doink.
Oh, it. Not doing too good.
That's what we call a pump and dump. This is.
Oh,
see these,
that's them. Yeah, yeah.
see these
yeah.
lines? You know what these
Yeah.
lines? That means that was all sold by one person.
Wait, are you saying Logan is the whale?
Yeah.
Doing this is a shit coin I believe in.
So there you go. Let's watch the trailer for it. By the way, they had no permission from. This is no affiliation with South Park whatsoever. They've denied all claims of being associated with Dink Doink. Right?
Yeah.
I know you're my manager, but you gotta be on drugs if you think I'm doing a brand deal for a fucking toilet paper company, Jeff.
Oh my god, is that Logan Paul?
Oh, whoa, hey,
Get him,
ladies,
girls.
what's up? Whoa.
Well.
Hi, Logan.
What? Where am I? What is this? Who are you people?
Look at his pee.
Why are there so many of you? Is this a gangbang? Am I about to get gangbanged? Keep your filthy hands off my dink, you perverts! No! No! No!
You ready,
That-
Dink Doink?
Oh.
You ready, Dink Doink? Let's pump him and dump him.
Dink Doink is gonna save Logan Paul from getting raped.
I think.
Let's do this!
Incoming! My beloved assistant and Dink Doink!
What's up, bitches? Hey, get your hands off my boss's Dink Doink! Quick, Logan, distract him with your biceps.
Post that on Instagram.
Dink Doink, arrow me.
Jesus. So now Dink Doink's just killing everyone. I mean, do we really have to watch this? This is the biggest scam.
You're the one that brought it.
I didn't want to watch the whole fucking Dink Doink episode. The South Park Dink Doink episode. But yeah, I mean, don't buy Dink Doink. iDubbbz, just watch his video on it. He has a lot more information. Essentially, I'm doing my part in telling everyone to not invest in Dink Doink. Whatever you hear, if you hear your mom mention Dink Doink, I want you to physically assault her. Punch her, kick her, pinch her, shoot her in a non-vital organ, stab her. Just, I mean, if your mom, if I've heard my mom mention Doge, if I heard my mom mention Dink Doink, I think I would. What would I do?
But the thing is,
I think
Doge,
I think I'd disown myself.
Doge was a bit of a dump that still a lot of people made at least some profit off of. That thing was so fast, I don't think there was anybody. Like barely anybody
What do you mean?
that made actual profit off Dink Doink.
The only people, it's a pump and dump, right? So
I know,
they
but I'm
create
saying,
it, so this dude creates it, and he says,
if he was
gets all
holding
these
all of
people
it-
in on it on the base when it's 1 cent, and he's like, advertise it, and then it goes up to 3 cents, and then they all sell, and they've made 3%, three times profit. You know, it's literally a pump and dump Ponzi scheme. Let's watch TikToks. Here we go. TikTok numero uno. We don't have many of these. 'cause I was
You're a
in-
weird motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
And you better not be a snitch, because I'll tell
I'm a
fucking
snitch.
Carl
Oh, I'm a
Bismarck.
snitch. Call Carl. I don't even know who he
He's
is.
dead!
That was so good.
That's a crackhead.
That's a crackhead. She's got one good tooth, and it's hanging in there. Let's watch that one again, because there's so many subtleties.
You're a weird motherfucker. And you better not be a snitch, because I'll tell
I'm a
fucking
snitch.
Carl
I'm a
Bismarck.
snitch. Call Carl. I don't even know who he
He's
is.
dead!
I'll call Carl Bismarck. I don't even know who that is. He's dead. Oh, that's good. He's like, dude. The dude's like, yeah, do it. Who cares? Let's see. That's another good one.
Sorry I gotta do this, but here's your 2 checks, bro.
So this guy's getting fired
man.
at a construction site. So the construction guy's getting fired right now, and his
The guy
boss
handing
is
in the papers?
Yeah. So the dude's handing him the papers, and that's his boss. So he's getting fired.
Sorry I gotta do this, but here's your 2 checks, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Why?
It ain't working out. We tried everything we could, but we gotta let you go,
All right.
man.
All right, whatever.
All right? No hard feelings, right?
Yeah. Just to let you know, I know the real reason.
What's the real reason?
Because every Friday I go to show and tell and get a lap dance by your fucking daughter. That's why.
You know, I don't need to hear that fucking shit from you, man. Really?
Well, that's why I'm getting laid off. It has nothing to do with my fucking work.
You know what?
that's what it
Grab your
is.
shit and Get the fuck off my job.
I am. And guess where I'm going? Guess where I'm going? Show and fucking tell.
Enjoy it, motherfucker.
Yeah, oh, I will. I'll enjoy that fat ass she got.
Is that where we're going right now?
After work. Meet me there, all right?
This
That's
dude,
juicy.
you could write a movie off of this
So
interaction.
He was trying to fire him and be civil because he was salty that he's getting lap dances from his daughter.
Yeah. At Show and Tell, which is I guess a
Yeah.
strip club probably. And then, dude, the ride and die motherfucker, the bond that this man has with his best friend here. He's a ride and die motherfucker.
Guess where I'm going?
We actually
Show
going?
and fucking tell.
Enjoy it, motherfucker.
Yeah, oh, I will. I'll enjoy that fat ass she got.
Is that where we're going right now?
After work. Meet me there, all right?
Wait, is that where we're going?
Is that where we're
He's
going
like, boss?
right now? Yeah, we're fucking going after work. Meet me there. Sounds like a couple of kids. Yeah, meet me there on the bikes. We're gonna go to Show and Tell.
Oh, that was juicy.
That's a juicy one. A lot to unpack in that one. Speaking of big, beautiful, juicy ass.
This video goes out to a very beautiful, I mean a absolutely beautiful, big-titted queen. I mean...
If you're just listening on something, you need to watch the YouTube to understand why this is so funny. It's just this big man just always saying this weird shit.
And he's so serious about it. He posts every day.
Beautiful, big titted. Like he's like 300 pounds, if not more.
She is absolutely beautiful. You are my big-titted animal queen.
I cannot believe this guy.
You are my big-titted animal queen.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, you are absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. You need to be proud of them big milkers. Oh my goodness, they look good. This video goes out to you from your very special king that loves you, Bobby. He says he is in love with you, and he absolutely adores you. And he loves your big, beautiful boobs, too. Along with... I do.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice, my queen.
Very cool,
All
my
right.
dude.
I hear you're turning 23 today. Happy birthday, my queen. You are absolutely beautiful.
God, his
on
videos
your
go on
birthday
so
today.
long.
And your...
This guy's getting more attention. He's got that clout rolling. How many followers does he have?
30,000.
That's not a lot for how crazy he is. I'm so glad you found this man. He's getting more aggressive.
This one's
My kings and queens above 18.
he's pissed off.
Okay.
It come to my attention on something that I need to share with you guys.
This came out today.
It come to my attention somebody said that I might be a weed smoker. No, I'm not. I've never done drugs. That is an honor truth. I drive trucks, so I am tested. Drug tested randomly.
Tested.
And if they find any kind of drug, weed, anything in your system, you lose your license forever. And you can't go back to a regular license. So, I am telling you, I have never done drugs. I am not on drugs. And I wanted to get that cleared up. Now,
All right. There's not much more to this.
He's showing that he's not high.
But
That's what that is.
I promise you, I don't do drugs.
I mean, he just talks about.
I love you, my queen. You have a beautiful night. Have a good night, my love.
Put on the shades.
Love you guys.
Good night, my queen.
Oh, queen. Let me see those big, juicy fucking knockers, baby.
Those are some good milkers.
I love you big titted animal. I just
Yeah.
want to take you to the slaughterhouse. All right. This kind of fits with the theme earlier with the fucking dink doink. This guy's racing his NFT horse.
Those who don't know, this is my horse Middlebrook, and I'm about to show y'all a race that he was in a couple days ago. Now, this is an interesting race because I thought that
So there's this game where you can breed horses, and the horse that you breed is an NFT, and that NFT can run races for you and win you money.
Is that real? Like you get real money?
Well, it's like crypto money, right? So I mean, use the word real at your leisure. But this horse is definitely not real.
he was about to get dusted, but it turned out a little differently. You
So
really
he's
gotta
watching
watch
his
to the
race?
end to see what happened though. Now y'all can see it started out pretty cool. And of course the horses spread out a little bit as the race progresses.
I love horse
And I
names,
just
too.
thought Middlebrook was out of the race.
Middlebrook.
Quick PSA, if you want to know anything about Zed Run, you have any
Hey,
questions,
big shit's
comments, or
coming in
concerns,
second.
just drop a
Coming
comment,
around the third.
like and follow, and I'll do my best to explain it to you. I'm gonna begin there as well so we can grow together. Now back to the regularly scheduled program. This man Middlebrook is nowhere in sight. This is a 1,000-meter race. We only had 300 meters left. I had no hope right here. I just thought that this was gonna be another lost race, but it turned out a little differently.
Oh. He got that second wind. Oh, wait,
Middlebrook
which one is
turned on the Jets.
Oh, the front
to
left.
get the third place victory. For y'all who don't know,
Oh, it was
you
third.
do win money first, second, and third place. So Middlebrook won me a little something. But check this out. He was clutch.
Go Middlebrook.
Go Middlebrook.
Go little NFT boy.
Go little. And the crazy thing is there's like the alpha horses that were first sold, and then their children are worth more, and then as you breed it, like you can get you know how people's job is to literally jack off horses for their sperm, right? And then they sell a vial of sperm for like $200,000, right?
From a sexy, good racehorse.
From a good racehorse. You can do that in this game. You can breed with a good racehorse for a lot of crypto money, you know? I mean, it's fucking... People have figured out how to literally sell nothing. There's nothing being sold here. There is no exchange of goods at all here happening right now. I mean, these people are essentially playing a video game, right? I guess maybe it's an exchange of goods. It's gambling, right? Horse racing is gambling. So I guess it's just we truly live in a simulation. Let's get gay. This is gonna be our outro song.
I am so sucking all up on that fucking wood. I told you I love that dick, it's so fucking good. Getting up from all these fucking homophobes. I am so wake up, I get fucked, I want nuts still. Getting fucked while sitting on the windowsill. Yo dad, he wanna make my whole soul filled. I wanna fucking, but he can't be right here. Go slow, whoa, I'm an asshole, whoa. Sitting at home, whoa. I wanna fucking, but he can't be right here.
Thanks for listening.